A statement give a man a long rope and he will hang himself, can we say some way somehow, a hanty Afenyo Markin, because when you say a lot of exposés and about as far as a year Afenyo Markin is concerned, because in your begin to say Afenyo Markin some time ago we be chere Ghana for say at the age of 21, a huge land say was see a apartment and that's what the real estate and then some businesses are will claiming so we in Simbia Afenyo Markin about want to be kind in parliament. Now we see kevintaylor ababontin abekire kwan potia Afenyo Markin efa so a wonya size kana wo claim say wonya ye nsase na otoye no ekwa ofa so otoye illegal way a ofa so eto sansase no kevintaylor echire mu say Afenyo Markin yusu ex-president Kufu edin de giska every banks wo enu na chi no woye visa scandal na say woye visa fraud basing the crampo no nkofo nim sa story a woka wansem even Canada Japan enim sa story a kevintaylor eka wansem entina Canada Japan eka some time ago say nkombetimi aye Afenyo Markin minister in Ghana, but due to some one or two reasons, as I said due to some one or two things be omunim no into muntimi Afenyo Markin the minister we yen sema kevintaylor eba wonten ebe kan me pese be se be kasa enema kevintaylor na busia yente expose sa kevintaylor the go akwem as far as Afenyo Markin and then the 20 years and then the 21 years and then the properties what acquiring is concerned. I say I am malikbasintale TV, so when the first number channel is about home and subscribe share no be video ni bi and share.
The NPP as a political party is being led by a thief. And when I say a thief, I'm talking about Afenyo Markin. Okay? Afenyo Markin, he has been an old criminal, and I'll be exposing Afenyo Markin, eh? Where we name Afenyo Markin biano, Busan say, Akrowa house, a dear fraud nana oyen woho. Afenyo Markin has been involved in visa fraud for years. Oh, say at the age of this, at the age of that, and I'm a top track, and I'm be a company. It's all a lie. Afenyo Markin has been involved in visa fraud for years. Switzerland. And anytime I say Musa Afenyo Markin say, Crower House, sa et fear hormono, a dear visa fraud and no. All the things Nana Okakacham say at the age of 21, 22, and Otoka we know. Afenyo Markin is a long-time visa fraudster. Now, Switzerland, and as Swedish been on any visa fraud, it's been long, and they've been doing it all these years. The guy's name is Pierre Jacquot. Pierre Jacquot. Afenyo Markin knows. I've gone, and we have documents tracing as way back as 15 years. How Afenyo Markin, or not just Pierre Jacquot, came together. You see, even at a point, Afenyo Markin was locked up at Adabraka police station. Mumusa said, why? Afenyo Markin, he has been a game boy from day one. I also call school, 21 years no year school. He has been involved in gaming. Talking about fraud, visa fraud. Switzerland. Mesidi pana on any visa for a friend, Pierre Jacquot. Pierre Jacquot, visa fraud, Switzerland. A ho and a target no. Mr. Musa Afenyo Markin say, a day and they arrested no and then they call Adabraka police station. The docket is there. He should tell us why. So documents now says Sakogu ni ma fie no. I have all the documents. It is a ubusan questions about his life. He hides behind at the age of 21 and I'm be a company and I'm a multi-million-dollar contract is lying. Oh, see, I bet you years back, a car na or day. He has been involved in visa fraud for years. But I'll take my time and let you know who Afenyo Markin is. And as I speak to you today, he's still involved in visa fraud. Yes. Mr. Mumusa says Crower House. What happened at Crower House? Mumusa say, a place your friend Adabraka police station. Then the maniko pia locking up there and no sheho. Ye chain sheho. Onim Pierre Jacquot. one of the most craziest visa fraudsters around the world. Here at a point, Mamika Bibincho, Afenyo Markin, this is how he said he secured those monies. The companies no be no. He was calling banks and telling the banks to say JA Kufo and amano banks the number say on free for this amount of money. Mumusa Afenyo Markin say me boa. Afenyo Markin could call a bank because he did not have a financial strength for the money he wanted. Or to me, frere, no, I catch him say, a kufo ne castle on frere or more. Now, or the kufo ding, and untina, not Canada, Japan catch them say, they wanted to make Afenyo Markin a minister, but because of Nyamba Binti, they could not make him a minister. Afenyo Markin is a hardened criminal. All these things were there, we didn't want to talk about it, but until he decided to let some people think, say, or no, or you clean, on Bokrono, on Yeri, we are going to make the world know who Afenyo Markin is. Mr. Mumusa said, does he know Pierre Jacqua? And Akrowa House, what was happening there? And Mumusa said, then he ended up at Adabraka police station. He was arrested. He almost got jailed. May the documents be sure the number of people Afenyo Markin Switzerland visa frauder will dupe omo. I am bringing this in because you see, Afenyo Markin or a diabolic individual. You started vetting, so what study BBI, and I'm coming to what happened in Parliament. You started vetting we. How many times now Afenyo Markin are apologizing to different people? Let me tell you, a fraudster is not scared to apologize. A fraudster does not care to apologize. So be a fraud, no bunipa. The easiest thing for that person to say is, I am sorry. Because they know that I'm sorry I am saying to you, you are going to let your guard down. You started vetting way. How many people na Afenyo Markin catch and say, I am sorry? About 7 people. Why do you think every minute he says, I am sorry, he comes back to do the same thing? Because he sees you people, somewhere Jimmy. A fraudster, a catcher say, I am sorry. And to say, oh, dupe Oba online. And later telling the Oba, say, I am sorry, I don't know what happened. And the man, it is easy for him. Because the moment he tells you, I am sorry, you just let your guard down. And that is what he has done. And to say, go back to that and start saying, Afenyo Markin has apologized to Ablakwa. He has apologized to Ablakwa's wife. He has apologized to the clerk of parliament on the committee. Afenyo Markin has apologized to so many. Every single day he apologized, and it's easy. You know why it is easy? Because there's nothing attached to that. I am sorry. It is a game. It is a game to him. Afenyo Markin tomorrow will come to parliament again and say, I'm sorry. It is normal because he knows that what he's doing, he's going to do it again. So Obia Obu, and intina when somebody like Nanaba Namwa Ebejina Twitter say Afenyo is a gentleman because Afenyo deliberately decided to destroy Okujato Ablakwa's marriage, deliberately decided to destroy Sam George's marriage. But Ohun say because the damage he has done it. And because I'm sorry. If you see somebody like Nanaba Namwa because Afenyo Markin is a gentleman. Nanaba Namwa ne the kind of woman you to worry or money a boo more them. Ya buo mwa anopa na ya tokoko 1 cup na wanom osimi kunu dome enti sa ebro na okom no ya di koko 1 cup ne man ni refi. That is the kind of person Afenyo Markin is. And it will be to say Nana Bana will come on Twitter and say Afenyo is a gentleman. What did he do? He has apologized the 90th time. He has apologized the 20th time. Into your banner when you're smarter. Now I agree with former. You might think say Afenyo Markin, the sorry he says he means it. He does not mean any of them. That is the game he plays. Afenyo Markin can lie. And then the next day you say, oh, I am sorry I said this to you. He's just saying I'm sorry, but he knows the damage he has done. And I'm telling you, on Parliament way, every 2 weeks, Afenyo Markin will render an apology to somebody because that's the game to him. There's no attachment to it. And when you get, with all due respect, lazy brain girls like Nana Abamo, when they see this kind of actions. A man, are you not scared that one man can apologize in a week like 4 times? Are you not scared of that man? How do you end up saying he's a gentleman? You are the kind of woman bema to be the mokoshe them na wa molest mo e break mo e rape mo ade chia no akoto mo kuba kwa ma no betra social media say such a gentleman 2 days time basa buoku because you don't even understand the game he's playing with you. And that is what Afenyo Markin has been doing. I'm a man, I know what I'm talking about. Next week, he will come to parliament. He will come and do what? Apologize for some stupid thing he has done. Listen, Afenyo Markin had an agenda. There was a deliberate attempt to destroy Oma Warrior. Yes. Sam George and then there was a deliberate attempt to destroy their marriage. They know you need the whole. He knew what he was doing. He knew so oh, I'm sorry, madam. I'm sorry, madam. It's easy for him to say I'm sorry. Real men find it difficult to put out I'm sorry because that sorry, if it does not come from a special place, it does not come out easily. When people use I'm sorry easily, there are people who are dangerous and you have to be careful about those people. And they say you having somebody in your life every single day, I love you, I love you, I love you. When they use the I love you without thinking about it, those people can harm you any day. The I love you and I am sorry should come from a special place, meaning I am not going to go back to that again. But you see, because foolish men and weak-minded girls begin say, this is how it should be. Obi Jimmy Hunde was say Obi, I am sorry. It is that is the time of weakness. I am promising you this. Afenyo Markin will come to parliament next week. He will come and render an apology. And then he will go back home and come back and fool again. Because when we say, Jimmy,